Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today I am going to do a season two finale review of Star Wars The Bad Batch season two. So, this season ended on on two, well, a lot of big cliffhangers. So, to give you guys some background information, the Clone Force 99, they were on this remote planet, Pabu, really gave off this Hawaiian vibe, like peace, quality, and uh, planet was very peaceful. The scenery was very beautiful and everything really gave off that Hawaiian vibe. And the clones were really thinking about staying on that planet. And Omega really enjoyed the planet. And Hunter was decided that they were going to stay and have a peaceful life away from the Empire. The Empire didn't know where they were, and even if they do, they wouldn't bother coming because there wasn't that many resources for them. So they could live their life out in peace. But they got a message from Echo um, needing a needing some data to be uh, decoded or something. He needed tech to decode something, and then that's when they figured out that Crosshair was being held prisoner. And this is a big deal because Crosshair was he was loyal to the Empire, even when his inhibitor chip was gone of his own free will. He was still loyal to the Empire. But we know that earlier on in the season, Crosshair turned on the Empire because he finally saw the light that the Empire did not care about him or like really anyone. They were only about the empire, and they didn't care about who served under them. They were just all expendable. Anyway, uh, they learn that Crosshair is prisoner. They have to go to this place in order to find him, but they don't know the exact location of the prison where the clones are being held. So they have to go to this summit in order to track the guy, the lead scientist, so they can follow him to this clone prison. However, Hunter is reluctant to go on this mission because Crosshair has betrayed them multiple times. He's the Empire has used him in order to trap them before. He's hesitant to go out there to save Crosshair, but everyone on the team wants to go out there and save Crosshair. And then Hunter's like, okay, fine, let's do it, but let's be in and out. But the mission goes like seriously haywire. Like they run into Saw Gerrera. Saw Gerrera ruins everything. I'm telling you, if Saw Gerrera, like if he didn't show up, if he wasn't there, this mission to track the lead scientist to find Crosshair would have went smoothly. But Saw Gerrera ruined everything. He was so short sighted. He was like so dumb. His plan was to take out the summit and some lead Imperial officers with it. And like Tech said, like he hit the bullseye that if you just do this, it's just going to be a short term victory. That they'll just be replaced with other elite officials. And then Saw Gerrera just ruined everything. If he didn't show up, they would have been able to track the lead scientist ship, would have found where the other clones are with Crosshair, would have been able to break them all out, would have been able to free them. If not them, then at least Crosshair. But I bet they would have saved everybody, or at least broke everybody out of there because Clone Force 99, like the rest of the clones, they care about their own. They care about other clones. So even if they couldn't take all of them with them, they would at least break them all out. But that's not how it went. That's not how it went because Saul Guerrera was so short sighted and he messed up the whole plan. When the rest of the team were trying to get out of the summit, they were on this rail car and they were pinned down from the Empire because they lost power because Saul uh, his explosions not only destroyed the tracker so they couldn't track the lead scientist's ship, but it also stopped the rail car so they could not get away as quickly as they could. And in order for them to like get away, basically Tech had to sacrifice himself. Yes, Tech, as far as we know, like he's dead now. He's dead now. Star Wars theory, like earlier on the season, predicted that Tech would die because they were really having episodes focus in on him, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna kill him off, but like they did. Like he was right about it, but there is a strong possibility that Tech is still alive. We didn't see a body. We didn't see a body. And you know, when you don't see a body, that means that that person most likely is still alive. But as far as we know, we saw Tech sacrifice himself, fall from the rail car the rest of his brothers can get away. As far as we know, like he's dead. And then um, when the other clones um, escape, Hunter, Wrecker, Echo, Omega, when they escape, they're badly injured and they made a huge mistake. It's a huge mistake. Like they went back to Sid so they can go to AZ, the droid, so he could heal them and Omega. And to me, this was a huge mistake. They should have never ever have gone back to Sid. Sid has proven that they're not friends, that they're only like business associates, and the relationship only works when it's convenient for her, when it suits her. Like, I understand they went back there to really like heal Omega and stuff, but they should have found another way. They should have never have gone back to Sid. And like I told you all that Sid would betray them. I know that that was heavily foreshadowed and maybe you all predicted it, but if you all watched my other videos about Sid is gonna betray Clone Force 99, I'll try to have an in card up here somewhere. But I did misjudge Fee. Fee turned out to be a great person. She showed them Pabu, the world that had the Hawaiian vibes, and to give them a second chance of life. I misjudged her. She turned out to be a great person. Sid, a horrible person. And just so you guys know, why Sid is a horrible person is that she ratted them out to the Empire. And her lame excuse was, well, you guys have so much heat on you. Um, I had to make the best out of a bad situation. And so I ratted you out to the Empire. The Empire wouldn't have even known they were there unless you told them. You ratted them out because they didn't come back to you after you abandoned them when they asked you for help. That's why you sold them out. That's why you sold them out because when they were stuck on that world, on that mining world, and they asked you for help, and you refused to help them, or yeah, you basically refused to help them. They got out themselves, and then they decided to leave you because they finally saw the light. They finally saw that you weren't going to reciprocate that loyalty that they showed you when they had to win your freedom back from that guy who said that you're not going to show the same loyalty. You're going to backstab them. And you did. You did it twice. You did it when you left them deserted on that world when they asked you for help, and then you did it again when you ratted them out for the Empire. Except, like when you ratted them out for the Empire, it wasn't because they got so much heat on them. The Empire didn't even know they were there until you told them. You told the Empire because you wanted to get back at them for them leaving you after like you abandoned them. So like Sid, worst person like ever, like trash. I mean, they should have never went back to Sid after they left her the first time. Like she harbored resentment towards them, and that's why That's why she sold them out. Uh, but Sid, the reason why they went to her at all in the beginning, in the first season, I believe she was a Jedi informant. And so she was never a friend of the Jedi's or anyone. They just used her so she could inform them about all the other criminal stuff that was going on. She was never an ally or a friend. Uh, but I wish that they all saw that in the beginning and just would not trust her. She was not a long term situation. She should have just been a one time thing and they should have moved on. Yeah, the Jedi, they never trusted people like her. Like she was just merely an informant, and if they wanted to, they could have arrested her or stopped her, but they were just using Sid as part of a bigger picture to get the big fish in the criminal underworld. Uh, like Sid, like they should have never have trusted her. Never, ever, ever have trusted her. Because of her, um, scientists they were able to capture Omega and uh, Hunter, Echo, and Wrecker have lost Tech, Omega, and like they don't know where Crosshair is. Crosshair is where Omega is. They don't know where any of them are. They believe Tech is dead, and they don't know where Crosshair or Omega is. They were going to start a new life, but this mission took a turn for the worst, and now we're left with a drastic, big, huge cliffhanger for season 3. So we all have to see how it goes. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.